It's another canal afternoon session for me, a couple of hours up to dark. First cast, the float went. Within seconds, a gudgeon came off. I thought to myself, this is great. However, an hour and a quarter later, nothing at all, other than I've just had a little dip on the float. So I'm hoping that in these final minutes of the session, I'll get something on the bank. It's very slow today. I've just struck into a couple of bites, nailed on fish on the bank. However, nothing at all, didn't even feel the resistance. As they say, third time lucky. It may be a small gudgeon, but quite difficult this afternoon. I'm certainly happy to be off the mark with this particular fish. I'm back fishing again. Hopefully I'll add to the tally. A while back, a number of days, in this particular spot, I noticed a female mallard on the far bank sitting a nest, so presumably eggs in the process. However, on return, a male, very distressed, and a mink. No sign of the female at all. They are incredibly destructive creatures. I've been to Africa and I've seen lions around a waterhole just lying down. They will only kill when they need to eat. And deer and antelopes will come down, buck will come down, and they'll drink from the water. They'll keep an eye on the lions, of course, but they sense that they're not particularly hungry, they're not on the menu for the next meal. However, the mink will kill for the sake of it. I've been on the Team Valley, I remember many years ago, fishing, and I saw a mink 30 feet up a tree after a bird's nest. And the irony is they've been released by, some have escaped of course, but they have been released by people who say that they care about animals. And then they've gone out into the wild, they've colonized the nation and wiped nesting birds out, ground nesting birds in particular, water birds out, and other mammals as well. The water vole has decreased by a massive percentage in recent years, and a big part of that is the fact that the mink is the only predator small enough to get into the water vole's hole. Otters will take them, but they can't get in. The mink can. So, although I am a lover of nature and wildlife in general, and especially British wildlife, the rat and the mink, not particularly on my list of favourites. Just small gudgeon this afternoon. I'm on the way home now, and I've got the Temptations, Diana Ross and the Supremes all together to listen to on the journey back home. It's the Together album from the 1960s.